who's bigger and stronger than you? Yeah. A man who can financially support the two of you? Preferably. A man superior to you. Ugh, why are you saying it like that?
Obvious fact that over time, women no longer need men for the things that they needed them for before.
Like, dang, I gotta be hard for the both of us.
I could never really be with a beta type man. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love.
Stop matchmaking, because I had a different standard for men. My female clients would have not even given my husband a chance.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Why is it so hard to find a high value man? What do you mean by that? Like, all I want is a good guy that takes care of me. But there's plenty of good guys out there. What do you mean by take care of you? I don't know, like make me feel safe, take away my stress, take charge for once. Oh, I get it. So a man you could submit to. Ew, what? A man who's bigger and stronger than you? Yeah. A man who can financially support the two of you? Preferably. A man who takes the lead on things? Sure. Right, a man superior to you. Ugh, why are you saying it like that? Like what? Superior, submit, like all these words are disgusting. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that men are superior to me. And I'm a strong woman, I don't submit to anyone. But you want to, huh? How can a man lead if you don't want to submit to that lead? How can a man make you feel safe if he isn't physically superior to you? How can a man support you financially and take away your stress if you don't allow him to? You say that you want all of these things, but the moment a man with those qualities comes around, you feel your independence slipping away and you panic. So how about you submit for once and let one of those good men give you what you want? I'll never submit and you'll never find a man.
Yeah, and that's the problem right now with today's society. In order for a man to lead, and if you want a man to provide you with all of the free things, right? You have to help a man be in a soft guy era. Drizzle. I mean, you may think it's getting out of hand, but no, it isn't. That's all it's really about. Give and receive. Give and receive. That's the only way it's going to work. You can't just receive, and take.
Have y'all seen this article yet? This article says that 60% of young men are single, and about 30% or so of women are not. The reason for the huge difference isn't exactly clear, but they say that perhaps some women are just dating other women. But what really stood out was the obvious fact that over time, women no longer need men for the things that they needed them for before.
A feminist.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a feminist and a knife?
What sort of a comparison is that? I don't understand.
Should I tell you the answer?
Yeah.
At least a knife has a point.
In the past, women needed to get married because that was the only way that they could have some sort of economic climb. Now,
It proves, and this is what's happening, a lot of you women are dating the same men. And that's already been shown by, I remember, I showed a video. The guy one time had what? 5 baby mamas on the same day. I mean, he had 5 women that had the baby at the same time. I mean, think about it. Really think about what's going on.
take care of themselves, so they want more from men. But the gag is, a lot of men do not have more to give. And those aren't even my words. Those are coming from Professor Ronald Levant of the University of Akron.
No, they're not understanding. It's more simple than a lot of these women think. And it's exactly like I said. You all are dating the same guy. Congratulations. And say hello to your fellow pregnant mate that you may not know that she's with that guy, but she's with your man.
I don't like how most of these men that I've encountered are in their soft girl era. Like, I miss the part where men became so feminine. And it's really beginning to, because now it's like, dang, I got to be hard for the both of us. I'm supposed to be in my feminine power. I'm supposed to be masking that, and I can't be in a relationship with you, and I got to be hard for you too.
Where is this intelligence?
Stop it. What man are you meeting where you have to be hard like that? Now, like if you're talking about one of those guys that were raised by a single mom, that's a lot different. But you have to understand, I think this video was before guys were talking about the soft guy era. But if you're talking about that, come on now. You have to give in order to receive. She comes across like one of those women who wants everything. Everything given. They want guys to be their daddy. And it's society that we live in now. With things being as hard as they are, the only way to come up is by providing. And you got to provide something. A guy's not saying to go 50-50, but a guy probably is demanding at least 40%. If you can't provide 40, you might as well go, shorty, because the guy's not going to be with you.
I wanted to provide a little update on my blind date story that you guys are all very invested in. I'm sorry I haven't been on here for the last couple weeks. I was traveling and then got sick, so it's been kind of a mess. Basically, I was ghosted by my matchmaker. I gave her my feedback. You have to do this scale of like how the date went. I said he was really nice. I don't think we were a match, and I'm confused as to why the matchmaker thought we would be, because we didn't seem to have a lot in common. And I don't think he met the criteria of what I was looking for. And I wanted to know more about why she thought we'd be such a good match, because it was a pretty awkward date all in all. That's what I said. I kept it pretty nice, but my overall rating of the date was a little bit lower. Now, a lot of you in the comments have been like just slandering me for saying that, I don't think we were on the same level. I'm sorry. I'm going to be very brutally honest. I think attraction is really important in dating. It's not the most important thing for sure, but I think that having some level of attraction and chemistry is extremely important, especially early on. And yes, it's something that can build, but we really just didn't have the chemistry at all. And the initial attraction was just not there for me. So I'm not going to lie about that. And I think people that say, dating for looks, blah, blah, I'm definitely not dating for looks. I'm definitely being intentional about what I'm doing, but I don't think that you can just weigh attraction out of the equation. So that was like an experimental thing that I did. I would not normally do things like that, but this year I've just been like, you know what, put myself out there a little bit more, do things that that aren't in my comfort zone. And this was one of them. It did not go well, as you guys heard. So I emailed Talkify. It was through Talkify, and they followed up with me because the feedback you have to give after the date was really low. So they followed up and were like, hey, we're just checking in, or your matchmaker will be in touch with you. And I said, yeah, I've been hearing that, but she's not getting in touch with me. So, and I think it's because a lot of my feedback had to do with the matchmaker, not the person. The guy, sweet enough, and someone out there he's going to make someone very happy, and vice versa. It was just definitely not me. And my matchmaker was just so intent that I was compatible with him. We were such a good match. She kept saying it like, yep, you guys are gonna, oh my God. And I got on this date and I was like, girl, where? So most of my feedback had to do with her, and I told them, please just take me off the app, delete my account. And they're like, if you delete it, you can't come back, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it's fine. Please just take me out. So I'm not doing that ever again. I haven't heard from the matchmaker. I don't expect to. In terms of my rating of Talkify, I don't think anyone needs that. I think that some people might need a dating coach, and I saw some people in the comments say that. There's some men and women out there that just don't quite have the social skills for dating, because it's different than having a conversation with your friend. There are certain things that you need to adjust, and not everybody just automatically knows that. So I do think some people could benefit from those kind of services. As far as a matchmaker, I mean, I don't know what their success rate is. I've seen other stories on here from Talkify since posting my video that were not great. I just think there are better services for way less money that you could use. And I will not be back. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the feedback. I'm not going to go through and respond to everything and delete everything. There's some of you who are just being a little, but it's everyone's opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion, and I encourage that. So stay safe out there.
These women nowadays want everything. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? What do you want in a guy? You want a guy to be handsome. So let me break it down. Let me go start from the start. So you want a guy to be 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 downstairs, and handsome, your percentage is so low. You know what's funny? That guy probably fit all 3, but he wasn't the most handsome man in the world. What do you expect? Like, the chance of you finding a man you want, or the percentage has to be like 0.005.
I deserve it.
And you expect her to find that for you? She's probably like, okay, this is the guy who fits some of those things. Give the guy a shot. That's what she's thinking. It's not going to work with these modern women. And that's why dating coaches are leaving.
This is when I stopped matchmaking. I've told you guys this before. Stop matchmaking because I had a different standard for men than I realized that a lot of women had. A lot of single women have these standards that are crazy. And I met my husband, and when I was matchmaking, I realized that the women, my female clients, would have not even given my husband a chance. They wouldn't have dated him. My husband is a good man, a solid man, right? A strong man. I mean, my husband, but literally, it was like I realized that's not what a lot of these women are looking for. And you know, I've done videos about this, and their expectations of men have gotten so ridiculous.
Y'all have caused the dating coaches and matchmakers to throw in the towel. We know how people can fumble the bag, but the majority.
So yeah, these matchmakers are clocking out. As she said, her husband, great man. He wouldn't get the time of day with most of the women nowadays, right? You know why she met her husband? She had to humble herself. Most women will never humble themselves. You see with the first woman, she said, oh, why do we have to talk about me giving up this and me doing this and me doing that and me submitting? It's true. Most women think that way, but you have to submit.
I was rejected by a matchmaker this week. She wouldn't be able to work with me. When we met, I told her what I was looking for and told her a lot about me. And I tried to highlight some of my core qualities, including the fact that I'm very, very type A, organized. I like to be the leader. I told her the types of things that I like doing. I also told her I was looking for a man who was also a leader because I don't want to always be the leader, believe it or not.
The same person.
I told her I was looking for someone that was at or above the same income level as me, driven, who is ambitious, who is ready for a long-term relationship and ready to get married. She may have actually picked up on the fact that I'm a little high-strung. I'm not like a stressed out or anxious person. I'm just high energy or type A. This is who I am. And she was asking me, do I meditate? No. Do I journal?
You should, babe.
No. Do anything?
Yeah, you should.
And I said, no. So in fact, I'm not even on the same planet as Will. When talking about what I didn't like in a man, I said I could never really be with a beta type man. I specifically used the word doormat. I said I would chew them up and spit them out. And her response was, well, I married that type of man.
Expectations are far too high for where you rank. You'd be very well off to get a guy who's earning $45,000 to $50,000 and go off and have a couple of kids. I mean, this is your life.
Oh my God.
I mean, and so hold on. And this is what I need to. I'm talking about a man who's a solid, decent man. I'm not talking about a bum. I'm talking about an average working man who works hard for his money.
Okay.
A solid, tax-paying, God-fearing, mother-loving, apple pie, hot dog, baseball mother citizen. And you're chuckling like I'm joking. I don't play when I'm talking about the men I respect and advocate for. And you ladies think just because you're making a little bit more money, you can laugh at these men. That's some bullshit. Especially when you're average. And you were below average. And get off my... No, just no.
He was saying that, men really like a
You know what the girl said? I married that type of man. Let me let her finish.
soft woman, and I should try some of these vision board journaling, meditating type of things. Would never gonna be that type of person. She also said that she could sense I had some walls up, which of course I'm coming to meet a woman who I'm asking to find my future husband at the rate of several $1,000s. I, of course, am going to be here really just trying to interview you, my dear friend, because I want to know if I'm going to get my money's worth with you.
Grilling
so
the
of course I'm going to
professional.
have some
That sounds
walls
like
up.
fun.
I also think it's perfectly normal to have some walls up when you are meeting someone for the very first time, and who also had not taken the time to do her own research on me by stalking me on the internet. She definitely didn't have time because she asked for my socials more than 1 hour before our meeting. So I asked her if she thought I would be ready for her services. Her response, she essentially said that I am not ready for her type of services because I have too much work to do. My walls are too high and I'm not ready for a long-term committed relationship.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
At the ripe age of 38, where I've been in therapy for 10 plus years.
Keep it up.
She also said that she's too woo for me, which I can accept that. That's fine. However,
Woo is great.
I shouldn't need to be a woo type person to be worthy of love.
Add a little woo.
She also said that I need to soften a little bit. And then like a softer woman. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love as I am, but the fact that I need to change in order to be worthy of love and partnership. Which honestly, I think for that reason alone, she should have her matchmaking license taken away, because we shouldn't be pushing on these narratives that people are not worthy as they are. And essentially telling women that the type of woman they are isn't worthy of love. That is a narrative that should
Strange
not
narrative you're pushing.
be given to anyone, or it is dangerous commentary. And the fact that she said this to my face had some audacity. Well, we're celebrating my 38th birthday tonight.
Happy birthday.
And we are going to wash all of what she said aside. I am so excited. And we're going to believe that no matter the type of woman you are, love is out there for you. We are not going to listen to this toxic narrative.
Man, gave up on her right away. See, these matchmakers are giving up. Think about what happened, right? See, now this matchmaker gave her the best advice ever. But will she take it? No. No, she won't. Because she wants a man that's a leader, like she's a leader. She wants herself without a wig. She probably wants a man to look like her too, right? I would chew him up and spit him out. Why is that the first thing you're thinking? Of you want the man to come in and be a dog? Look, I don't know what these women want. You need to be soft. A man wants a woman that's soft. She helped you out because she'll take your money and it won't be worth it. That $350 was the best consultation you ever had in your life. But will you listen? No, because you want it your way. And like most women, you want to have your cake and eat it too. And that's not going to happen. That's why you weren't fit to be matchmaked, because she couldn't make, instead of matchmaking, it turned into a session of her making you a better person, because you need to be a better person first in order for you to find someone you love and to be happy, because no guy's going to deal with you. And women won't see that until that time comes when they're down and out and it's past the rainy day. They won't understand until winter comes. And it's going to happen for most women. It's going to be a hard winter, a long, hard winter. Woo! It's going to be cold too. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. See you next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
Answer's coming.